I've been very sick. Good morning, everyone. This is Evelyn Churan, and this is Churan's Tiny Homestead. So I've got through some tragedies with the ice storm. I lost two 20-foot long hothouses that collapsed, as well as my swimming pool that was inside. Everything collapsed. The ice was just too heavy, and I couldn't remove it. I tried. I've got one hothouse still standing, but has about this much ice on it. I tried to remove it yesterday. Let's see what else has happened. My mailbox was torn off by the plow trucks, but I managed to fix that. What else happened? Ice. It's just ice everywhere. I went through freezing water through the winter. I've had to try numerous different ideas. A horse trough heater inside of the totes keeps my water from freezing, but it doesn't keep the hoses from freezing. So I have to still add some heat. I keep the heat going for one day, and I end up getting a whole pile of water into the house for storage, and then I turn off the heat so my hydro bill doesn't go through the roof. Another thing I went through is I added heat tracers to the roof, 500 feet. I let it run for 3 weeks in December. I got a $1,000 hydro bill, which was just extravagant. Yet the coldest month of the year, in March, I got a $50 hydro bill of use with electric heat that I'm using inside the camp as well as wood. The problem with burning wood is I get very sick off of the silica dust, and it's just like getting pneumonia. So I do a whole bunch of homemade remedies, turmeric and tea with honey. I use garlic, everything, you name it. I have not used antibiotics yet, but I finally broke down and bought me some Buckley's just to get rid of the phlegm because I had a chest infection from it. So for 2 months, I've been sick. I still haven't gotten rid of it completely, but I'm clearing out my lungs. And when I stop burning wood, it'll go away. For next year, I'm going to have to buy air purifiers because I get too sick. It's just like having pneumonia. So I have to correct that for next winter. My landing fell. My sleep cabin shed has been turned into storage instead, because I need to free up a whole bunch of space inside the camp so that we can finish the build. All of my freezers are going to be outside for the winters, which means I won't need hydro on my freezers for about 5 months out of the year. If the winters keep up like this, I started burning wood in October, November this year, and I'm still burning wood in April. We just had another ice storm yesterday. We're now at -12 today. And the temperatures are fluctuating. We're going +9, -15. It's all over the place by 30 degrees difference. With the hothouses caving in, I want to build a wallopini, which you dig down 5 feet into the ground or 5 meters into the ground, and you go 3 meters wide. You pile all of your dirt on the north side and have your windows facing the south side on, I think it's 10 degrees or 20 degrees lean. And your wallopini heats up on its own, and you can grow produce year round. You use tin cans with sprayed black paint to attract heat for the place. You put an old door on it and windows in the front and leaning over top, so the snow falls off on its own. And your windows have to be facing southwest. And that's where you get the majority of your sun, no matter where you are in the world. So I've looked into that. I don't think it's going to cost too much. I'm going to have to pile all the supplies up first. And then I think I'm going to get a wallopini built for myself. And I'm going to grow produce in the winter. I've also got 20 raised gardens this year. I still have to put wood chips in between for walking on to retain water. I used farmer's tarp this year under the raised gardens because I just keep losing my soil. So I'm going to try and do it that way this year. If it doesn't work, I'm planting all fruit trees. I'm sick and tired. This is my 4th year trying to get gardening going. I got a little bit last year, but I do have a raised garden in the back facing south where all of my herbs are. So those herbs are going to come up every year. I've got all kinds of herbs that are coming up every year. So I'm good that way. I've got high bush blueberries, 6 bushes. I've got two pear trees, 4 cherry trees, 1 gooseberry, 1 red currant. These are all plants that will come up every single year. I still want to get apple trees and plum trees, but my budget is so tight. I have to pay the place off, and I'm doing I've had so much damage this winter that I don't know if I'm coming or going, and I'm flat broke trying to fix everything. So I want to build a tiny food forest for me and my family for the future, and whatever's left over, I'll donate to whoever in whatever township or whoever needs help. Anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. I've had lots of damages this winter. It's been a very, very tough winter for me. It cost me $200 to plow out my driveway because of all the ice. We had 50 centimeters of ice and snow, and it was just horrible. Like, I've got stuff collapsing all around me. And luckily, my roof didn't cave in because I sleep right below my roof. I'm like, my ceiling is, my whole building is only 2 inches thick. This is a shed conversion. This is a 14 by 40 shed. So that's, I'm trying to make it work. And I think next year I'm going to put a 5th wheel on the property that's used so my family has a place to sleep, because the snowmobile trails are right out of my house, and dirt bike trails, stuff like that, and lots of fishing here. So I haven't got to the point where I can afford to add an extra place for people to sleep with my family. I'm only welcome. I don't want a lot of people coming here. Either way, I have a whole pile of extra plastic from the hothouses that are for gardening, and it's a threaded green plastic that really attracts the heat. So I'm going to be cleaning all of that up. I've got probably a month cleanup from the collapsing, and I have to find storage for everything that was in it. And I'm going to give that plastic away. I'm going to donate it. If anybody wants it, please contact me. I've got to cut it all down, but it's all full of ice. It's covered in ice. So I can't even access it right now, but in the spring I'll be able to access it, and I'm going to give it away. Have a nice day, everyone. Take care. Evelyn Churan, Churan's Tiny Homestead. Bye.